Do you know how I feel? Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, mate. I can't even look you in the eye right now. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I can't help it. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish.
And opening. Day is here.
Here we go.
So, what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Jimmy Butler is out there with Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Giannis in at the 3 spot. Pass to Kobe. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Heat on D. It's a 3-point game. Zubac finds Bryant. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Shaq passes to Butler. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Butler dishes to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
George passes to Zubac. Outside, Kobe. Back to Zubac. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
O'Neal, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin. Get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now Butler. Paul George missing from long range. Kobe with the steal. And there's the pass to Zubac. Shoots over Hero. Zubac, that's good. The Heat have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Butler deciding where to go with it. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. To the middle, Embiid with the steal. Giannis against Leonard. Over Giannis. That shot off, and it's Miami the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Leonard against Hero. Butler with the steal. Giannis passes to O'Neal, and it's in there.
You couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq there, but didn't matter.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Embiid with a screen on Hero. Shot from 16, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Magic. Pass to Shaq. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Leonard. Clippers trail by 5. Bryant finds George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Zubac, the pass to Bryant. 5 on the clock. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Butler. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Teron Lue and I had a few minutes to share. He really thinks his team needs this win after losing the first 2 games of the season series to this team. He wants them to stop the dribble drives and other penetrations to the hoop. He said, we've seen how tough these guys are finishing around the rim. The challenge for us is to force contested shots. Kevin, we'll see how that works out.
Thank you, David. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest. Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player. And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Hero. Butler against George. Down low, and Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Bryant looking over the floor. Leonard inside, covered by Giannis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's his first trip to the line, and he makes the first.
An offensive juggernaut and aggressive defender. Kawhi is just the total package, in my opinion. Brings a winning mindset as well.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Embiid with a screen on Butler. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And that does it for the first quarter. Heat out front, leading by 5. We'll get things. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
We've got Kawhi Leonard. Embiid is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George, and it's Bryant in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Butler from outside. The Heat with a fresh 14. And a wide open look for Hero. It's good from long range. Hero's got the lead up to 8 now for Miami. Hero against George. Embiid inside the line. The shot's good on the assist by George. Embiid's got his first basket.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
O'Neal trying to get open as Butler. And O'Neal gets it to go. And the Heat lead by 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Passes to Kobe. Outside, George. Embiid sets the pick for George. And it's good off the back rim and in.
This is PG's role. He's out here to shoot the ball and to do it often.
Hero against Bryant. Hero kicks to Butler. Throws it up high, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
On the wing, Bryant. Over Butler. And that one hits back iron. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Hero on the wing. Inside, O'Neal. And the rejection by Zubac. George looking around. Leonard on the wing. Adebayo against Embiid. On the wing, George. Shoots over Hero. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Butler to the paint. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Butler. And now a 10-point Heat lead. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
All right, folks, if you want a t-shirt, come on and make some noise.
We know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Clippers trail by 10. Left side, George.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
George, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Paul George.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Coming on to the court is your Butler. Round of applause for young Butler Spiridowski.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Outside Butler. O'Neal a screen on George. Shaq passes to Hero. 5 to shoot. Here's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Off the pick, Hero loves to rise and fire, but that time he becomes the playmaker. For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
O'Neal kicks to Hero. Pass to Butler. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will kick off a 6-game road trip for the team. The pass to Embiid. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
They grab their own miss. O'Neal misses.
Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Free throw, good, Bryant. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator and working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Now Butler. A 29-point game for him in the win against Orlando. George against Butler. Nobody near Leonard. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Leonard's got 9 points.
What poise from Leonard on the catch and shoot. He gets the ball and calmly sinks the shot.
O'Neal a screen on George. Butler with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Miami no good on that time either.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Zubac a screen on Shaq. The shot by George, no good. The Heat leading by 3. Giannis outside. Pass to Shaq. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with Ty Lue. Coach, do you think your turnovers and struggles at the offensive end fueled their scoring?
Always. We turn the basketball over. It's hard for us to get back, get our defense set. So we got to do a better job taking care of the basketball and having a good shot selection.
We'll see what you can do to make that better as the game goes, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. How far down the road would you guys look on the schedule over the course of a season?
Straight to the playoff, man. I was focused on the long game.
The long game? You must be talking about your golf game.
Well, you're going to start talking smack? Golf smack? Come on. You want to go there?
Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
You know what? I always talk about closing out possessions, and they've done a great job on the boards. It's really helped control the flow of this game, Ernie.
Refreshing to watch a team commit to crashing the glass. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra to start in the second half. They've got Adebayo. Butler out there with Hero. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the small forward. The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
That free throw good from George.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Free throw good. Giannis. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And Giannis' journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak. Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Outside, George. That one, no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Butler and the dunk by O'Neal.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
Come on, let me hear you get loud.
Here's Embiid. Leonard the pass to Embiid. Bryant with it. Embiid sets the pick to Kobe. Los Angeles with another miss.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
He dishes it to George. And here's Kobe from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Timeout called, the Heat. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And to Antetokounmpo. And there's the bucket. Stayed with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points. Leonard the pass to Bryant. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's the Heat with the ball. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
That's a fantastic dribble move from Butler. He's extremely confident with his dribble.
George up top. He's covered by Hero. George passes to Zubac. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 4 assists in the game. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. To the inside. And Shaq with the slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Outside, Kobe. The three-pointer, no good.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Third team foul.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. They lead by 4. Butler with the ball. Inside, O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
A baseline J. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 11 points.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The three from George. It's hauled in by the Heat. Shaq's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
George passes to Bryant. Misses the three.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
The three ball drills the three-pointer. Kobe's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And that's his second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
O'Neal is screen on Bryant. Hero passes to O'Neal, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid.
Many would say that's the smart play, sending Shaq to the line where he's, let's say, a little less dead.
The line for two. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Kobe. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
At the line for LA, Joel Embiid. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And we've reached the end of the third. Miami ahead. They lead by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Ivica Zubac is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Kobe. And it's Leonard in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Shot's good by Hero.
That's an easy shot for Hero. Very comfortable facing up from any spot on the floor.
Kobe sets the pick for Leonard over Giannis. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Leonard.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Timeout called the Heat. now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. The Heat leading by 5. Here's Butler, and it's sent back by George.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Clippers on defense. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Off target from outside.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
That's tipped, and Embiid kicks to Kobe. Leonard against Butler. It's hauled in by the Heat. O'Neal's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Bam Adebayo. Steve, what a force he's become over the years.
Yes, Kevin. The impact really started once he became a starter. And you've seen his scoring go to the roof.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
George with the screen on Butler. Kobe's shot is off. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Got a piece of it. Embiid with it. Butler covering. And here's Kobe for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Miami the other way. Left side, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Zubac, a screen on Giannis. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Back to Leonard. 17-foot shot on the way. Bullseye. 15 points for Kawhi Leonard.
What an effort from Kawhi so far on offense. He's working hard and finding plenty of shots.
Here's Butler. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Here's Giannis. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Giannis has got 9 points here in the second half. Los Angeles calls timeout.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. From deep, George.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Shaq with a screen on Bryant. Here's Shaq. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now it's an 11-point Miami lead. The Clippers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Leonard sets a screen for Kobe. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Feeds it to George. Embiid with a screen on Butler. Clock at 6.
That's just hustle by Jimmy Butler. Did not give up on that look. Opponents, they don't get clean looks when he's around.
Giannis passes to O'Neal. Over Bryant. O'Neal misses. Clippers trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Leonard. Embiid trying to break loose. That one a little long. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Good ball movement here by Miami. Back to Adebayo. Miami needs to get a shot off. And Zubac with the block. The Clippers running out of time. And here's Leonard. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The Heat have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Floats it up for Giannis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Leonard dishes to George. Kobe against Hero. Outside Leonard. Another miss by Leonard. Miami leading by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Miami.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Gets it down to single digits.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Outside Hero. There's the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so it's the Heat winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Giannis, you have said in the past you have even more untapped potential. So how did you put your fingerprints on this game?
I'm just here to do whatever it takes to help my team win. Did a great job executing, moving the ball. And this is what we do. This is what we do. We play together, and whatever we do, hopefully we can get a win at the end of the day.
Well, it certainly turned into a win tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Shaq.